Skif awakens with a stinking hangover and a hungry belly. He knows what he has to do. However, before descending south through the swamps, he decides to quickly check out some stash spot locations he obtained from some bodies he had looted over the past few days. Another day in the zone. What will it bring?
This is the RPG Loner, and welcome to episode 5 of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 series. So just a quick recap on Skif's story so far. Where this series picked up, he had just left Echo Station, I believe it was called, and just came into the Zayton region, and I've been tracking down a way to get into this clear sky base. But now we are just, trying to check out some loot spots so we don't miss anything before we leave this region altogether. So hopefully we don't get too sidetracked this time, but yeah, we're going to just check out a few loot spots quickly and see where today brings us. And just another quick one from me also on a personal note. I've never played a Stalker game. I'm entering this experience blind, and pretty much everything Skif's encountering as like weird and wonderful I am myself, because I've no idea anything about this game. I just seen the trailer for it and it looked good. I'm playing it, it's amazing. Having some really good fun playing this game. Obviously it's not a traditional RPG, but it is open world, and you can roleplay playing it, but it is the shooter aspect is quite fun as well. So to be honest, it is actually a very good game, and the reason I keep getting sidetracked in this region is I'm just having so much fun. But we will get back on track momentarily. So after spending a couple of hours on the road, Skif found himself at a familiar site back at the Sultansk after collecting a few bits of loot from some bags dotted around the region. He's back here to sell what he can before finally heading south. So I'm gonna call in here and get a few refreshments, a couple of sausages perhaps, and sell what loot we have. Get some more gear because we don't know what's lying on the road ahead of us.
I'm all out of coupons.
Hey, Skif, I've got a proposal for you. Come over here.
You said you had a proposal for me.
Right. The job's pretty important. Tell me, Skif, what do you do when somebody lays claim to something that belongs to you? When someone stands between you and your goal?
I never give up what's mine without a fight.
The same goes for me. I knew we were cut from the same cloth ever since I heard those rumors about you from the slag heap. Before you got involved in my affairs.
Explain.
I'm the one who told the ringmaster to kidnap Beard's men, Skif. And the ensign didn't go after the Sultan's briefcase on a tip from a disgruntled henchman. The tip came from me.
You're trying to play Beard and the Sultan against each other. But why?
I'm protecting what's mine. The Sultan invited me here to clean the place up. He said, whatever you build, it's yours. And for the last 7 years, I've been building the Sultansk, developing trade, making connections. There's nothing left for me on the mainland. But this place, it doesn't belong to the Sultan, Skif, or to Beard. It belongs to me.
So, what do you want from me?
You're already mixed up in my business anyway. So help me bring it to fruition. I want to rid Zaton of Beard, and the Sultan, and their endless games. The zone is changing, Skif, and it's changing very quickly. Those who change along with it will prosper, and those who fail to adapt in time will perish. The Sultan and Beard don't want change. As long as they're here, Zaton will suffer. Get them out of the picture, and I'll make sure the Sultansk has a bright future.
Let's say I kill Beard and the Sultan. What's next? What's your plan?
The plan's simple enough. Fully unify Zaton without any hidden agenda. In Garbage, everyone wanted to have the slag heap for themselves. I want to unite the loners and the bandits of the swamps under me. Then I'll recruit the former diggers from the slag heap. And the gangs that lost their bosses. Where else are they going to go? And once I've secured their loyalty, then I can start looking beyond Zaton.
Why can't you run the place the same as always? Why would Beard and the Sultan make things worse for Zaton?
Do you know the history behind these two? It's been going on for years. At first, Beard was in charge here. The Sultan hung around the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, smiling to his face, but plotting behind his back. Then, 7 years ago, the Sultan kicked Beard off the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Last year, Beard came back, and the Sultan allowed him to take over the Shevchenko. He just let him in. Get it? That's just the way they like it. Not quite together, not quite separate. But if someone takes advantage of their little games and attacks Zaton, it's gonna be the end for bandits and loners alike.
All right. I'll take the job.
Great. The Sultan and Beard arranged a meeting near the harbor cranes. They say they want to negotiate, but nothing's gonna come of it. They'll both have their entourages with them. Don't just barge in guns blazing. I want the Sultan and Beard dead, but I need their men alive. The Sultan is cautious. He never goes to a meeting without a sniper covering him. Find the sniper's hiding place and take him out. Then you'll have a perfect firing position. Good luck, Skif.
So Sonia, it would appear, is the dark horse of this region, as she is plotting a takeover against her current boss, the Sultan, and the guy we just helped in the last video, Beard. She set up the whole thing, the kidnapping, everything that we just dealt with. We only came in here to offload the goods we have just got, and now again we are on a wild goose chase. Skif checked his PDA once again and realised he had almost wasted another entire day faffing about on the Sultansk, but no matter, he'll head to bed early and hit the road early to get himself back on track. We can see ahead of us the great cranes, which Beard and the Sultan are scheduled to meet at today to discuss peace talks over the region. Little do they know that Sonia is plotting their downfall, and Skif is her agent. So we first must find the sniper's nest, then we need to kill the sniper, and then we need to kill Beard and the Sultan while they are engaged in a meeting.
I smell bullshit. With us.
Beard, I used to play nice with you, until you started ordering your men to loot my stashes.
I couldn't care less about your stashes. You're the one who went off the rails here. First you take over the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and now you're using my men for turkey shoots. That's enough. I've got plenty of men and guns to put an end to this.
You've grown some balls all of a sudden, huh? What the fuck? I gotta get out of here!
And as per usual, Skif ultimately gets the job done Now just to head back to the Sultansk for our reward, and finally we can get on our way down to these swamps. We have actually made some pretty good time as well. It's a pretty quick in and out job, and so we'll just sprint back here and collect our reward from the lovely Sonia.
No more vodka.
I love me a drink. I'm all out.
It's good to see you alive, Skif.
I did what you asked.
I know. Nice work, Skif. I sent the coupons to your PDA. Rest assured, I won't forget what you've done for me. Anything else you wanted to ask?
Провела 26 марта сканувань здорової 38-річної жінки, яка завагітніла за допомогою ЕКЗ.
Were you following me out there?
I couldn't afford to take any chances, Stalker. And I won't apologize for taking precautions.
What are you gonna do now?
First, I'll get the local stalkers and bandits together. There's no reason for them to stay on the Shevchenko. Then I'll get in touch with my business partners and let them know what happened. After that, we'll see.
Sultansk used to be called Skadovsk. What are you gonna call her now?
The Kalinivsk, of course. Just kidding. You can name a ship after yourself all you want, but it doesn't make her your ship. The Sultansk can stay the Sultansk. Her name is my prize.
Good luck with the Sultansk.
Good hunting, Skif. Remember, no matter what happens in the zone, you're always welcome on the Sultansk.
So Skif, after another detour, decides to reflect on his life for the last week. He entered this region of the zone, a broke man, very wounded, and seeking refuge. And he now is leaving it with the region united under one leader who has its best interests at heart. He's a lot richer, he's got a lot more resources to see him through. So now finally,
Your gun is your only
he
friend.
can
here,
head
son.
south through the swamps to find the man they call Faust. Get some answers. First, he must disable 4 C radiation beacons, and then he must head to the base. The time is now. We head south. That will conclude episode 5 of my S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 series. If you want to find out what happens next, tune into episode 6.